Hey guys, I haven't been feeling the greatest, so I apologize for what I look like. I'm feeling better today, but just haven't had time to get ready. Had a busy weekend with my student ministry and just been exhausted all day. So um, I've promised you a video and I keep trying to figure out when I'm going to have time to do it. So I figured I would just do it today and get it over with, even though I typically like to look a little bit better before I go on video, but that's okay. I want to talk to you guys today about what to pack in your bag when you go into a Disney park. So the first thing I want to show you is this is the bag I typically take. It's not really, it doesn't look very big. It's not. It's got one pocket here and another little pocket in the front. I actually bought this bag on Etsy. It had my initials on it. I peeled them off because my initials have changed. So this bag has been really awesome. It actually holds tons of stuff, like more stuff than you would believe could fit in there. I've put an extra pair of shoes in there before, if that gives you any idea. And it's fairly small and it goes over your one shoulder, so you're not carrying it on both straps on your back. But Disney will allow you to bring backpacks into it, so you don't have to bring something that small. That's just the size I normally go with, and I don't have children that I'm carrying stuff for either. Okay, so my essentials for my Disney park bag, for me, is ibuprofen, because when I'm in the sun all the time and maybe not drinking as much water as I should, I tend to get headaches a lot. Plus, because of the fact that I get motion sickness, sometimes rides can give me a headache, so I like to have those. Another thing is Florida's weather is unpredictable, and sometimes it rains for an hour, sometimes it rains for 5 minutes. You just don't know how long it's going to rain, but it typically rains at some point while you're there. So what I like to do is go to the dollar store or Walmart and buy the cheap throwaway ponchos that are in these little plastic bags, and I just take one with me every day into the park. And the best thing about them is I can toss them. I don't need to find a way to put them back together. I didn't pay $30 for one at the Disney parks just because it has Mickey Mouse on it. So I'm completely fine with the fact that I can just toss it in the trash can. Snacks. So this is the great thing about Disney. You are allowed to bring food and drinks, not alcohol, but you are allowed to bring food and drinks into the park. So you can bring a lunch, you can bring snacks, you can bring a water bottle, which I suggest. That's one of the things I think you should bring in your bag is a water bottle. But snacks, that is an option because the snacks at Disney can be pretty expensive, and if you're already going to eat out for meals, you might as well save somewhere. Also, portable chargers to charge your phones are amazing. But don't forget your phone cord, because if you do, then your portable charger isn't any good to you, and I've done that a few times, so that's why I'm telling you that. Ziploc baggies. You're like, why in the world do I need a Ziploc baggie? Well, if you go on any of the water rides like Splash Mountain or Kali River Rapids at Animal Kingdom, those are water rides and you're probably going to get wet, which means the stuff with you is going to get wet. And since Disney allows you to take your bags on rides with you, the best thing to do in that option is to have a Ziploc bag that you can just stick your cell phone in. Sometimes I even double bag it so that way you don't have to worry about it getting wet and ruined. I like to get online. Pinterest has a lot of great ones, and find little cards. They're like business card size that you can print out that are thank yous to cast members. They sometimes have the most thankless job, and they do a lot of things for people, and sometimes they go above and beyond. And so I like to thank them because I want them to feel the magic too. So I suggest that you do not take every bit of cash or gift cards that you bought with you on the trip into the park every day. Here's why. Things happen. You might lose stuff. If you lose stuff, you're going to lose all of that cash and all of your gift cards, and then what are you going to do the rest of your trip? If you're staying on property, and most hotels, I think, have safes built into them, and the ones on property are digital. You come up with your own code. There's no way anybody else would know it, and they're real simple to use. So I suggest you put the extra in there. Sunscreen. It is Florida, guys, so it's going to get hot, and it's very sunny. And so the best way to protect yourself from a sunburn that's going to ruin the rest of your trip is to have sunscreen with you so you can reapply it. Sunglasses, again, it's sunny, guys. It's Florida. You're going to need those. Hand sanitizer. Hand sanitizer is awesome because you're walking around the parks all day, and sometimes you're not close to a bathroom to send everybody in to wash hands before you eat a meal. So if you have little hand sanitizer with you, you can take care of that real fast. One of the things that my friends and I do is we bring trivia cards. Now, I tend to bring Disney trivia cards, but you could bring other ones. You could even bring other card games, but just stuff to do in line because sometimes the lines are long and you can't get a fast pass for everything. And sometimes, honestly, even the fast pass lines can be a little long, so you just want to do something. So that's a lot of fun. Also, you can always download the game Heads Up on your phone, and if you're in a Disney park, you can download their Disney pack for free. So that's pretty cool. I already told you about the water bottle. If you are going to meet characters to get an autograph, I suggest that you buy an autograph book beforehand because they're cheaper than buying them in Disney. In fact, the Walmart down in Florida has tons of them, so does the Target. But if you're going to get one before that, buy one, buy a little notebook here in town or wherever you live, and add Disney stickers to it. That way you're saving yourself a ton of money, but you still have an autograph book to take with you. There are first aid centers in Disney World. However, they are spare and sparsed out for pretty far, so I suggest that you at least bring Band-Aids with you. That way, if there's a cut or your shoe's rubbing against your foot and it's starting to hurt, you don't have to walk around looking for a first aid place. You can just slap the Band-Aid on and move on. And then the last thing, I have not done this yet, but I saw somebody suggest it, and I think it's an amazing idea because, like I told you, it rains a lot in Disney. And a lot of their shows are outside. So packing a small hand towel or a washcloth to wipe off a seat so that you can sit down afterwards is an awesome idea, and I totally suggest it. So those are just a few of my park bag essentials. If you're motion sickness like me, I suggest that you bring motion sickness medicine. And my favorite is Bonine. You take 2 of those little pills. I don't chew them because I think they taste disgusting. I just swallow them. But they are chewable. Take 2 of those little pills and they will last you all day long. They're fantastic. I've not had any problems since I started taking them. And you can buy them at Walmart, and they're not very expensive, and they come in little tubes. So there's my suggestions for you for what to pack in your park bags. If you have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to ask. And as always, have a magical day.